English army.
That's pretty cool.
Supposedly, no one knows if it's true or not, but I like to think
I'm
it's
gonna
true.
say yes.
Yeah,
No.
considering like the same story exists in Japanese, like.
And also Spartans, but they had 300 versus 10,000.
Well, I mean, they got mopped.
Yeah.
That historically is considered a colossal failure.
I like how the English thought is they just went under the bridge and stabbed up. Idiot.
Okay.
Okay.
It was really fun
Let's go back
battling.
into it,
Oh,
guys.
sorry.
Come on.
Yep. Apologies.
We can ramble about this later.
Yeah.
We can. So, as the leader, quote unquote, crumples to the ground, and the remaining, alive you assume cultists vanish in a puff of smoke. The magic binding them to this plane no longer there. You are left with a room full of bodies.
Oh.
Just immediately gonna walk back to the table. What drinks are left?
Sorry, might have stepped on a cup or two.
Are there any drinks left? I'm just curious.
So that was an interesting fight.
I'm going
There
to
is
patch
a
up.
tiny bit of
you.
Tandoran, what do you call it, stout. Just you know, the stuff at the bottom of the bottle.
I'll take it. I don't know who was drinking it before, but it's mine now.
And joins you at the table and leans heavily on it. She doesn't look too good.
Oh, you all need a drink. Not like a drink after a
Thank
fight.
you.
Not this one though.
I would appreciate.
I'm sorry,
I would
you should find a
appreciate
drink.
such.
You should find a drink.
I think we should. A drink would be much in order, I think.
Might we check on the rest of the ship first? I mean,
Later,
who knows
later.
what popped up there? Alright.
What is this? What is this?
Like
It's a
wall
bar.
table.
Oh, okay. Just double checking. I look for more drinks.
You find a plain bottle of wine.
Oh, not that
Is it
cool
marked?
shit.
No,
Unlabeled. Best sort. It's looking. Only finds the bottom. Not bad.
you also find an unlabeled bottle of whiskey.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah!
Oh, shit. Can I
Adding
use
it to my sheet.
Can I use Divine Sense to see if there's anything like any remnants of these fellas?
Well, I mean,
You
there
can
weren't
certainly try.
Look, I'm just looking for excuse to use Divine Sense. I have so many uses in this fucking thing.
I mean, it detects things that aren't behind total cover.
Well, you don't sense anything.
Labeled.
Alright.
You're confident that the space that you are in is clear.
Unlabeled whiskey.
Acceptable. I now go sit at the table
No.
and assume that the rest of the
No,
ship
I
is
don't-
okay.
No, I don't mean to point out the obvious here, but
Feel free.
those apparitions, people, whatever they were, they did not look like the muggers that you described. Okay. You, Suyuan?
Tan,
San.
San Yue,
San Yuan.
Yue.
Yue, okay.
There you go.
San Yue. San Yue.
Yue.
I don't know if I'd be able to do it with this accent anyway, so listen.
You're trying. You're trying so hard.
I'm trying.
You
San
get
Yue.
points for effort, and you could cash in those points for this. And I put down a glass. There you go. One for you.
I will accept such.
One for you. One for you.
I appreciate the sound effect.
Do you pour
Oh, yeah.
one for her? For Tan Yue?
One for everyone.
Yeah. She takes up the cup, quite quaintly with the, one pinky out and then just chugs the whole thing.
Pinky out.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
Do I not have any physical wounds from the big guys?
That's right. They
No.
only did necrotic damage, huh?
Only necrotic.
It's a little withered.
So
Your soul is withered.
similar to what she was saying.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, similar or not, they certainly fight the same way.
Oh, no, that's great. No, that'd be information that would have been swept.
I do not think Mr. Fizzlefoot is very well off.
Yes, I must say I am in agreement with his outburst, shall we say.
I am curious to
Can
see
I
the
just
rage
get a
of it.
sense of if we're falling? Like,
Momentum.
plummeting? Just
Make
wondering.
me a perception check.
Can I assist that?
Alright.
Because I am very curious in that. Oh.
Oh, I do not have advantage on that, but the first one's a 20.
Well, I did say I was assisting, so.
Feel free to... Oh, you want to assist? You can make
Yeah.
your own roll.
Okay, sure. I have like a plus nothing in that. Oh, no, I have
I'm a
plus one.
sailor.
Let's go, baby. That's a 10. I'm
Dog
distracted by
roar?
the angry otter.
The semi-plane is kind of messing with your sense of movement.
Yeah.
It feels like you're in a building on the floor, on the ground.
Yeah.
You're not sure.
Darius.
Darius, for you though,
Hmm.
you feel the comforting, familiar movement and minor... Oh, fuck, words.
Like bobbing.
Yes. The air pockets were fuck words. Brain.
Oh, okay.
Turbulence.
There you
There
go.
you
That's one. Of an airship. You do not seem to be falling.
That's good news.
With a 20, you do hear muffled shouts from up above, but it does not strike you as the din of battle. It,
Like the ordering of the crew. Something.
yeah.
Okay.
If you would like to determine what is being shouted, you would need another one, an additional check.
I'll try it. Wow.
That's
Hey,
good.
wait.
21.
Excuse me?
Similar to the situation you find yourself in, it does sound like a first mate barking orders that you would hear in the aftermath of some such, in an event such as this. So they
Mm.
probably went through something similar to you guys.
Well, at least first mates, right? Hope the captain's good. Lovely lady like that.
If the captain was unwell, you could be. Rest assured that you would be hearing Oswald much more loudly than he is shouting right now. He has quite a set of lungs.
He's a screamer.
I wouldn't know.
It's interesting that you describe it like that.
What do you mean? He's hollering and screaming right now. I know what you're talking about. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Why are you so passive about this?
I don't know.
The answer to that, Professor, lies at the bottom of this.
He's
Cheers.
Not you. We've worked together. I understand.
Fair enough.
You almost just got us all killed.
She didn't warn us. In fairness.
Yes, but I was not expecting it quite so soon, you know?
Nor was I, in all honesty. I did not know they could do that.
Plane shifting?
Was that what that was? Oh, that's a
No.
bad omen right there.
And that accompanying our current mission would not make it any easier.
The They are a it is a cult. I have no other way to put it.
So they seem like that.
That is all we need.
To who?
They call. I don't want to say it out loud, but I guess I have to. They call themselves.
You could scribble it down.
She furrows
Hey,
her
what's the
brow.
worst that's gonna happen? They teleport in?
I believe they've already tried.
Well, they might do it again.
I have my bow at the ready. He says, pulling out his bow.
I still got a good battle buzz going.
They call themselves
Right.
the Hands of the Whispering Hunger.
Flashbacks to the last one shot.
That was a while ago.
It was, yeah. Whisper and hunger.
She nods.
She's quoted the name.
Do any of us know anything about that?
That's a very good question.
Yes.
That would be
Like history?
Real legend.
Background?
Arcana.
Medicine.
if
Idiocy.
you are.
Anvil hit.
So
Stealth.
with your appropriate stat, roll. So for those of you who are studious, there would be int. For those of you who are not, it would be wisdom. You can
Roger.
choose. You can roll a background check. You can roll a 1d100.
Oh, I'm doing that one.
Would being acolytes affect this at all?
Well, actually, it would.
Don't know shit, Captain.
You get
God
advantage on
intended.
your roll, Garth.
Alright.
Eh.
So it'd be 2d20, DL1. And
So it's just proficiency plus stat.
Mm-hmm.
2 plus 1 because I don't have anything else. That's a good roll.
Almost agreed.
21. What is your total mod?
Plus
S-
the input prof. So
Whack.
plus 2.
Okay.
You. These are just superstitious tales, Fizzle. Only old women at mahjong places.
Illegal
Talk about
mahjong
this
places.
stuff.
Underground.
So the name would not ring a bell. Actually, that was a perception. So that would be, let's see, wisdom. Only
Dimension.
dog roar. The name only rings a bell for you.
Hmm.
Well,
Ooh.
actually, it would be adjacent to. No, dog roar. You would know that amongst the clergy and the devotees of the Twin Moons, there is, among the seniors, sometimes talk of new initiates vanishing. Or being vanished, rather. And there's a rumor that they couldn't handle the hunger.
Hmm.
With the 21, you would have probably been able to, rub the right elbows, put a drink in the right hands. When you deal with magic, when you open yourself up to the astral sea, sometimes there is this noise, this echo. The person you spoke to described it as the reverberating sound of ice, like a big, that sound an ice,
Yeah, like
ice in a
glacier
lake
falling
makes.
apart. Oh,
Or-
ice and lake. Okay.
That sort of
Yeah,
sound,
yeah.
like space lasers, kind of.
Yeah, I remember that video. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the sound he described to you.
Hmm.
And for those who hear that, it changes from person to person, but those who hear the sound, if they are not strong of will, they can become slaves to their own ambition, their own greed, their craving impulses. And it can get to a point where it becomes so overpowering that nothing else matters. It's all about the furthering of that need. It could be a thirst for power. It could be a a hunger for food. You've heard of a disciple eating themselves to death. You've heard of persons so corrupt that they started, sacrificing people
Oh wow.
in
concept.
weird rituals.
Yeah. Would actually, it's very interesting because he's a devotion paladin. Would he have ever experienced this himself?
He would not have heard the sound. Well, actually, roll a 1d100.
Sure. And
Maybe
before
he
I
would
get a
have.
fool.
On a 91 to
Before-
100, you become a
before you-
sleeper agent.
Before you do,
Yes.
Before you do.
I will not tell you if it's higher or lower than that number.
But
I mean, at still close to 50, it doesn't matter too much.
hit. That's a number.
Yes. Yes, you have.
Ooh, fun times.
For you, let's see, what would make sense for you? You would be when you first realized you had the potential for spellcasting. The first time you sensed magic, you would have heard this. You thought it was thunder at first, but the more you listened to it, it sounded like laughter. This far away laughter. You haven't heard it since. But yeah, that is what you know of the Whispering Hunger.
But it's an immensely old and powerful hit. Very dangerous and usually preys on those that cannot curb their own
Weaker will.
urges. They become very powerful sometimes, but that's someone who is beyond devout to their own cause. Weird. Anyway. I, as Garth, don't know how to disseminate information well.
We, my clan and I, while we do trade in jade, our true purpose and I have no excuse for the deception, but it is one of necessity, I'm afraid. Our true purpose is safekeeping a specific temple, a specific location, if you would. I cannot say what resides within it, but they must want this, and she holds up her blade. It's the only way to get in there.
So, if I understand this correct, it's a sword and a key.
She nods.
Fancy.
Won't be the first time something like that could be locked up behind a weapon.
She gets a sort of contemplative look, and she looks at you, Darius, and she says, "While you do not seem to be a native of the islands, I sense and I have now seen it up close, the potential in you. Are you a martial artist? Are you a devotee to the arts?"
That sounds really devoted.
Ah. Well,
I'm a dabbler.
she takes out a intricately carved jade token, a limpai. It has a set of characters carved into it, and it's lined with a frame of platinum. And there's a silk thread looped into it at the very top in a little loop. And she hands it over to you, Darius, and she says, I can only offer this as an apology.
Oh, no need to be apologized.
I insist. Seeing this token is like seeing me. Should you ever find your way north to the islands, you will find that this opens many doors and makes many fast friends. Please, take it.
Well, I can always use my friends.
Aren't you afraid of something more serious happening in life for once instead of getting drunk?
Being drunk is a serious thing.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of this,
Do you take it?
I take it.
Add to your inventory Sigil of the Waning Moon.
Ooh. Darius moving up in the world.
If you wouldn't know this, but if you were to present that token to one of her disciples and told them, I'm giving you an order to do blah, they would have to obey because you are effectively, with the token, you're the sect leader. It is literally like seeing her. Seeing that, it's like the Imperial lean
You
type
cast
that the
Minor
Emperor used to
Illusion.
use. So she's giving you quite a bit of power. if you
Shame I
really
don't
get
know it.
the- Yep.
Shame I don't know it. I offer it. Can I get a drink? They give me one drink. Good exchange.
Drinking's not really good when you have hemorrhaging.
I mean, map right.
No.
Oh, do you desire
I
me to
am.
look at some of your wounds?
If you guys would like to take a short rest, now you can. This would be a good time to do that.
Sure.
Okay. For everyone that's injured, it's so Hakim, heal 9,
Thank you.
Dograr, heal
I'm
10.
good. You can save that, actually.
It's literally free.
Oh, sure.
Shuyi. I wish I rolled lower.
Oh, unfortunately.
on a
That's
D6, you
7?
rolled a 2.
Wait, you rolled a
I
2
wish I
on
rolled the
that.
1 value that's lower.
Oh, actually, I think I'm already full after Garth healed me earlier, so if that night can go to somebody else.
It
Wait, so-
literally can't.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Let's go.
that's fine then.
Yeah.
There it is.
Not the best note.